Hi everyone, welcome to Crypto Market, the educational channel about cryptocurrencies. In this video, I want to show you step by step how to trade futures on OKX. Before starting, remember that if you do not have an OKX account, in the video description, you will find the link so you can open it and get a 15% discount on all trading fees for life. This discount on fees is very good if you are going to trade futures. I recommend it. I am already on the main page of OKX. You can find the futures in the trade section, derivatives and margin trading. Here you can see the standard view. The first thing you should do is configure the layout so that you can trade comfortably. You do this by selecting this icon in the upper right. Here you can see all the available options. I am going to choose this, Advanced. Look, the page now looks more organized and with the chart larger. I recommend changing the theme from light to dark to avoid eye strain and so you can concentrate on the charts. Here in the order book, it shows at what price it is bought and at what price it is sold. And on the right side, you find the most important section where you configure the orders. At the top, you will find all the available contracts and information about prices. And at the bottom is the section where you can see the trading history and allows you to manage open positions. Within the chart, you will find all the elements to set it up and be able to analyze it. I recommend you select the Trading View option. On the left side, you will find all the tools to analyze the chart. If you want to add or remove indicators, you can configure them in this icon. Try not to place too many indicators on the chart. Sometimes less is more. In this section, you can edit which time frames you want to use in the candlesticks. Here, you eliminate them, and here you add the ones you like the most. In this icon, you can activate or deactivate some elements. For example, you can activate the floating window of the quick order. In this icon, you can enlarge the chart to analyze it better. In this bell-shaped icon, you can configure price alerts. You choose how you want the alert to be triggered and set the price. Here you will find all the available contracts. Select this icon, Group by Instrument, and they are automatically organized by categories. Here are the futures that have an expiration date and the perpetual futures. In futures that have expiration, the contract names are composed of the pairs that are traded on it and the date on which each contract is closed. For example, this BTC contract expires on December 22. Perpetual futures are also available. As the name suggests, these futures have no expiration date. The names of perpetual futures are composed of the pairs being traded and the abbreviation PERP. And here, you choose which currency you want to use as collateral when opening a trade. You can choose USDT, USDC, or cryptocurrencies. For example, if you choose with cryptocurrencies, OKX shows you which contracts are available. To trade these contracts, you must use some of these cryptocurrencies as collateral. Look, if I select the Bitcoin contract, it automatically changes the currency here in the Open and Close Trade section. So, you must have Bitcoin in your trading wallet to be able to trade this contract. I always recommend using stablecoins to open futures contracts. I am going to select the BTC perpetual contract using USDT as collateral. Here you find the current market price. Next to it, you find the index price. This price is calculated by OKX by averaging the prices of at least 4 major exchanges in real time. OKX ensures that the index price fluctuates within a normal range, even when the price is extremely volatile on a single exchange. By selecting this arrow, you can see in detail which exchanges are used to calculate the average price. The market price is the reference price that is applied to calculate users' profits and losses. It is used as a tool to reduce unnecessary forced liquidations in overly volatile markets and improves the stability of the futures market. Here you find the lowest price and the highest price in the last 24 hours. Here you find the open interest. This is the number of future contracts that are open on OKX. This can be defined as the total trading volume of this specific contract. Each contract has a different open interest. And here you find the funding rate. The funding rate mechanism is used to keep the perpetual market price anchored to the spot index price. If the rate is positive, long position traders pay short position traders. And if the rate is negative, short position traders pay long position traders. The funding fee is charged every 8 hours at the time of daily settlements. Here you can see the countdown. Now, let's look at the section where trades are opened and closed. OKX allows two types of leverage: isolated leverage and cross leverage. When you use isolated leverage, you only expose the balance in your trading wallet in the operation. And when you choose cross leverage, the exchange will use all the balance you have available in the other wallets to avoid liquidation. This cross leverage is very dangerous. You can lose all your funds. I can advise you to always use isolated leverage. Here, you choose the level of leverage you want. You can choose up to 100x. You can choose the leverage separately. For example, you can choose 3x for long trades and 5x for short trades. Before trading, you must verify if you have funds in your trading wallet. If you don't have them, you can transfer them using this icon. You select the cryptocurrency, the wallet from which you want to transfer the funds. You enter the amount and confirm. You can open and close trades using the limit price or the market price. These are the most practical and most used options. There is a third option, which is programming a stop. Personally, I do not recommend this third option because it is very complex to operate. The cryptocurrency market is very complex and volatile. It seems to me that using limit prices and market price is enough to operate. The idea here is not to complicate things. These two are the most popular. I'm going to select the perpetual contract for Ethereum against USDT. If you use the limit price, here you enter the exact price at which you want the trade to be executed. For example, $2,200. Or you can also activate this option so that the exchange buys or sells at the best available price. You select the leverage and choose the amount you want to use in the trade. You have 3 ways to choose the amount. The first is by contracts. One contract is equivalent to 0.1 Ethereum. Here you enter the number of contracts you want. For example, 3 Ethereum contracts. And next to it appears the equivalent value in dollars. Here, you can see the amount of dollars needed to enter into the trade with these 3 contracts. The second is by entering the amount of cryptocurrency that you want to use in the trade. For example, if I place 0.2 Ethereum with the leverage that I have of 5x. Here you can see the amount of dollars needed to enter into the trade. Look, if I increase the leverage to 20x. The amount of dollars is automatically lowered. And the third is enter the value of the trade in dollars. For example, if I want to open a long trade at $2,200, here I enter $200 and use 3x leverage. Here it appears the amount of dollars needed to enter into the trade. If you want to enter the market when the price drops a little, you can place, for example, $2,100. And you want to open the trade with $200. Using 5x leverage, you would use only $42 to enter the trade. I will confirm. Here in the Open Orders tab, the pending trade to be executed appears. I'm going to cancel it here. And if you use the market option, you cannot choose the price you want to enter at. Here you simply enter the amount of dollars with which you want to open the trade. I'm going to place $200 with 5x leverage. By selecting this box, you configure the take profit and the stop loss. Always remember to activate it so that you can have greater control over your trades. I am going to place $2,500 as take profit, and as a stop loss $1,900. This is just an example. I confirm, and that's it. By using the market price, the operation was executed automatically. Below you will find all the information about the trade. Here the leverage appears. These bars show the color depending on the leverage you have. If you take excessive leverage that puts the trade at risk, they will gradually turn red. Here you see the size of the trade, including the leverage. Here in margin, it shows you the amount of dollars you are using in the trade. And below, it shows the liquidation price. If you want, you can add more dollars to the trade by selecting this icon. Here you can increase the position or reduce the position. I'm going to add another $20. The trade's values are reconfigured below. And look, the liquidation price automatically drops. Here you find the profits or losses you have in the open trade. Do you remember that before opening this operation I configured the take profit and the stop loss? You can find this configuration in the Open Orders tab. Selecting this tab, you can modify or cancel it. Take profit and stop loss can also be set on this icon. Here it is configured using percentages. For example, you can configure the take profit to be activated when you have 20% profit on the trade, and that the stop loss is activated when you have 20% losses in the operation. And when activated, they are automatically executed at the market price. Here you choose the percentage you want to close on the trade. I am going to select to close 100% of the position. If you want to close the trade, you can do so in this section. Here you can choose if you want to close it at the market price, or you can set a specific price. Here you enter the percentage you want to close on the trade, and here you can close it completely. If you have several open trades, here you can close them all at the same time. For me, the best way to close trades is in this main section. You select Close. Here you enter the price. You choose the percentage you want to close on the trade. I'm going to choose 100%. Select Close Long, and that's it. In Open Orders, you select the Limit tab, and the pending order to be executed appears. And using the market option, you close it instantly. See that trading the futures markets in OKX is very easy, and the trades are executed very fast. Finally, I want to show you the calculator. This is a very practical tool, and few use it. Helps you calculate potential profits or losses before opening a long or short trade. For example, you can simulate a long trade in XRP. You select the leverage, 10x. Here you place the entry price. And here you place the exit price. And here you enter the amount of dollars with which you want to open the trade. You calculate. And here it appears that you only need to use $18 to open the trade. You would earn $54 This would be a profit of approximately 290%. Let's look at exit price. Here you place the enter price. If you want, you can change the leverage. Here you enter the amount of dollars with which you want to open the trade. And finally, you place the profits you want to obtain in this trade. I'm going to place $30. And here it appears that to have $30 in profit, you must exit the trade when XRP touches 7 cents. You can also change it by percentage. If you want to earn 40% in that trade, the price should reach almost 67 cents. Here you can calculate the liquidation price. You choose the margin mode. You can modify the leverage. You place the entry price. Here you enter the amount of dollars with which you want to open the trade. With these prices, the trade is liquidated if XRP touches 49 cents. And finally, you can place several positions and the entry price is averaged. Here you place the entry price. Here you enter the amount of dollars with which you want to open the trade. Down here you add another position. In this second position, you enter when XRP has fallen a little and you use the same amount of dollars. You add another position. In this third position, you enter when XRP has risen a little and you use the same amount of dollars. And it shows here that the average entry price is 61 cents. See that OKX is definitely a very easy and practical exchange to use. Take advantage of the discounts on fees using the link I leave you in the description. I tried to make this tutorial as clear as possible. I hope this information helps you a lot to trade OKX futures and make a lot of profits. And finally, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos about this spectacular exchange.